Gotta keep my head up, never get that low, 'cause I'm living this life, now it's all I know. Like, oh, it's the life I chose. So I need to step up everywhere I go. Now they screaming my name after every show. Like, oh, it's the life I chose.
Welcome guys to another WWE 2K17 video. My name is Kaisah Wrestling and we're coming to you today Smackdown Live, and we are 1 week away from Payback as we have the NXT TakeOver event coming up this Sunday, and we have a great main event for you tonight as the Smackdown Women's Championship will be on the line when Nikki Bella challenges Becky Lynch. So we're going to be kicking off Smackdown Live with a little bit of a #1 contenders match as the two members of the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, get a chance to become the #1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships when they take on Beauty and the Man Beast in this monumental elimination tag team match. So we all know that Bray Wyatt will be in the triple threat WWE World Heavyweight Championship matches. There goes Eric Rowan holding the lantern for a change, as we normally see Eric Rowan and Luke Harper coming side by side, but I guess Eric Rowan paying tribute to his leader Bray. So Rowan and Harper have kind of been a thorn on the side of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions lately, because if we remember 2 weeks ago, Cena went one-on-one with Bray Wyatt. The Wyatt family came out with Bray Wyatt like usual, but Beauty and the Man Beast stepped up to come out with John Cena, so the Wyatt family couldn't really pick up the same agenda that they probably had on mind to screw over John Cena and get Bray Wyatt the easy victory. But now their leader Bray Wyatt thrown into the mix in the triple threat match at Payback. It will be taking place in a steel cage when the WWE World Heavyweight Champion John Cena, AJ Styles, and Bray Wyatt step in there. So I'm going to have a couple of announcements regarding NXT TakeOver and Payback during this match. Maybe also next week's SmackDown, as we have one more week of Raw and SmackDown to look forward to after this, before the Payback pay-per-view. So there goes Rowan and Harper. Rowan and Harper really need to get this victory to probably get on the horse of a future tag team championship opportunity. So now they're waiting on Heath Slater and Rhino. And here comes the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. As I don't know where Rhino's belt is. I guess he left it in the locker room, but Heath Slater is wearing the gold before Rhino, I guess. So Heath Slater and Rhino are your tag team champions. Beauty and the Man Beast. Rhino decided that he's too good for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship belt today. So this right here is an elimination match, and as we remembered, Beauty and the Man Beast did lose to the Usos right before Extreme Rules, so they got their title shot. So can Harper and Rowan repeat history by defeating Beauty and the Man Beast? Now it's Luke Harper starting things out with Rhino. So I promised a couple of speeches and considering NXT TakeOver, or containing to NXT TakeOver, Payback, and SmackDown next week. So first up, NXT TakeOver will be the next event that I will be recording, where we're going to be headlining with Samoa Joe versus Magnus. We have TJ Perkins going one-on-one with Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight Championship, and a whole bunch more NXT and 205 live action coming your way for NXT TakeOver. So guys, do not miss TakeOver. Even if you don't watch 205 live or NXT, I highly advise you guys to watch TakeOver, because it's going to be one hell of a pay-per-view. It'll probably get you guys to jump on the NXT and 205 live bandwagon. Of course, we have a lot of good action coming to you on SmackDown Live and Raw, but definitely do not look past 205 live and NXT, as 205 Live probably had a monumental main event this past week when Samoa Joe took a visit to face off against TJ Perkins. I'm getting a lot of feedback that it was probably the best 205 Live main event to date. So guys, do not miss that. If you have not seen 205 Live this past week, go back and check it out. Perkins versus Samoa Joe, you're not going to want to miss that. So regarding Payback, we do understand a little bit of the SmackDown card is we're going to be hearing from Jeff Hardy later on today containing his match against Randy Orton, because Randy Orton threw the challenge at Jeff Hardy 2 weeks ago, and we're going to find out today if Jeff Hardy's going to accept that challenge. As Randy Orton said, it's going to be a #1 contenders match potentially against Hardy, at the Payback pay-per-view. So the winner of that will probably face either John Cena, AJ Styles, or Bray Wyatt at the next pay-per-view, which is Money in the Bank. So that is going to be going on there. So we have our monumental triple threat match. And we're trying to decide who's going to be facing off for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships right now. A fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship as Dolph Ziggler, the new Intercontinental Champion after last week's match against Baron Corbin. He defeated Corbin, knocking off the Lone Wolf. Dolph Ziggler is your Intercontinental Champion again, so he will be defending that title in a fatal four-way match against Baron Corbin, Rob Van Dam, and The Miz. So we're very excited to see who's going to come out on top in that affair. And now Smackdown Live for next week, as it has been scheduled. John Cena will be going one-on-one with AJ Styles to probably settle their differences. AJ Styles has been demanding a one-on-one match against John Cena ever since losing that championship. It is not a title match, but it will be one hell of a collision at the main event of Smackdown Live next week, right before the Payback pay-per-view. We're also going to be hearing from the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, on his point of view of this triple threat match. So we have a lot in store for you next week on SmackDown Live. Definitely do not miss out on that week going into Payback. It's now going into this match. Eric Rowan backing up Heath Slater in his own corner right there, now just driving the boot into the face of the one-man band. Rhino wisely getting off the apron, because you know Eric Rowan and Luke Harper do not play nice. They always dirty. They always try to add the insult to injury, as Heath Slater kicks out right there. So this will be a great victory for the Wyatts if they're able to knock off Beauty and the Man Beast today. They will get a well-needed championship shot, as we know that Heath Slater and Rhino were able to top off the Usos at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view in an Extreme Rules tag team match. As there was a choke slam from Eric Rowan. That is definitely unorthodox from the big man of the Wyatt family. So the presence of the Wyatts have been very impactful over the last couple of weeks on SmackDown Live, because they got involved in the John Cena match, and they right now are getting this tag team match. So imagine if Rowan and Harper are able to get the victory today over Heath Slater and Rhino. They go to Payback and defeat the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and Bray Wyatt is also able to bring the WWE World Heavyweight Championship to the Wyatt family. So they'll be running the show. We'll have Harper and Rowan as the tag team champions and Bray Wyatt as the world champ. So the Wyatts are looking to probably fulfill that promise, but it's not going to be an easy road for either one of those superstars, because Beauty and the Man Beast, they're no slouches. They know how to put a good match on, as there goes Heath Slater planting Harper right into the ground. Heath Slater may be looking for something big here to drive Luke Harper, as now it picks up Harper. There goes that Impaler DDT. Will Heath Slater be able to eliminate Luke Harper from this match, and also eliminating the Wyatts' chance to go to Payback? And there goes a kick out by Luke Harper. One thing that we continuously say about these Wyatts is that they're just so big. They're so giant. If you look at all members of the Wyatt family, excluding Braun Strowman, who's now on Raw, they're all absolutely huge, humongous human beings, as Luke Harper plants down Heath Slater face first. All Rhino could do is watch. He's a sitting duck in his corner, as now there goes a cover by Luke Harper onto Heath Slater, but Rhino able to break that up, taking the referee out with him. So now Luke Harper, I think he's planning on hitting Heath Slater with that discus clothesline, but Heath Slater able to fight back. As the last thing Beauty and the Man Beast want to do is face the Wyatts at the Payback pay-per-view. Because we all know that when it comes to 2-on-2 warfare, or even one-on-one warfare, the Wyatts always outnumber their opponents. Because normally Harper and Rowan come out with Bray Wyatt, but for some reason today they wanted to take it on alone, and I guess Bray Wyatt is having some faith in his Wyatt family members. So now Luke Harper going to the corner. I think he's going to tag in the big man Eric Rowan, but no. Harper's probably going to fish this on his own, and I take that back. Here comes Eric Rowan. Heath Slater's in a world of trouble, as we know that when it comes to non-title matches, Beauty and the Man Beast have a little bit of trouble. There goes a kick out at 2.5 by Slater. And now Rhino trying to distract Eric Rowan, but the Wyatts are just so focused today. So we have a really good SmackDown Live card for you guys today. We're going to be hearing from the Charismatic Enigma later on regarding the match against Randy Orton. So we're hoping that Jeff Hardy accepts that challenge. We would really love to see the Viper and Jeff Hardy go at it once again. It was a monumental match at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Is Eric Rowan with a power slam, driving Heath Slater right into the ring. Now there goes the tag to Luke Harper. What could the Wyatts have planned now? It's now Luke Harper trying to pick up the pieces. Rhino running in, and Heath Slater able to get the shoulder up at 2.5. Things are not looking so good right now for Heath Slater as Luke Harper's in the corner trying to get himself riled up. These fans trying to get right behind Beauty and the Man Beast, but it's going to be a very hard challenge if it's just Rhino to fend off Harper and Rowan. The 2-on-1 assault from the Wyatt family is one of the hardest onslaughts to fend off, and they're about to find that out. If they allow Heath Slater to get eliminated, it's now Slater. Slater planning on coming back, maybe hitting another Impaler DDT on Harper. And there goes the Impaler DDT by one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, driving Luke Harper into the ring as Eric Rowan runs in, and now Harper kicks out again. That right there is going to hurt your confidence in this match. You hitting one of the Wyatt family members with two of your best moves. And Harper just did not stay down. As now there goes Harper tossing Heath Slater into the other side of the ring. The Wyatt family is one of the most talented tag teams in all of SmackDown Live and all of WWE. And now Luke Harper just eliminated Heath Slater. And now here goes the 2-on-1 onslaught. This is exactly what I was afraid of. It is Rhino in the ring alone with Harper and Rowan. This is going to be some bad news for the War Machine if he's not able to put off the Wyatts. As now there goes Rhino with an attempted cover onto Luke Harper. Rowan running in, and that's going to be the problem for Rhino, as he has Eric Rowan running in to break up the covers, and Heath Slater is not there to prevent Rowan from coming in. And there goes Harper with a belly-to-belly suplex. So the more this match goes on, I'm thinking that we're going to be seeing the Wyatts versus Beauty and the Man Beast. It's now Harper backing up Rhino into his corner, and here comes Eric Rowan. What do they have planned right here? Is there goes Rhino into the turnbuckle. Things are not looking good right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So I'm wondering why Rhino didn't come out with the belt. I mean, that kind of concerns me a little bit, because Heath Slater and Rhino are both your tag team champions. It's now, hold that thought, Rhino holding back Rowan, and there goes a diving clothesline from the Man Beast. Rhino is trying his best to fend off the Wyatts on his own, as Heath Slater was not able to stay around in the occasion. As now, oh, this is bad news, as Eric Rowan rakes the back of Rhino. As now Eric Rowan is as nasty as it gets. He's a big, bald brute. All members of the Wyatt families, you do not want to run into any of these guys in a dark alley. These men will torch you. These men know exactly how to put the pain onto an opponent. And there goes Luke Harper with the cover onto Rhino, where this would be enough to put him away, and a kick out by the Man Beast again. As you got to give Rhino some credit, he's sticking around in this match. It's not easy to stick around against the Wyatts. And now Harper tossing Rhino back into the turnbuckle, but Rhino fighting back. Is now, what does Rhino have planned here? Rhino has Harper. There goes a power driver. Rhino may put Luke Harper away right here. Luke Harper in some serious trouble, but Harper fends off Rhino. There goes a clothesline. And now Luke Harper just needs to deliver that discus clothesline to put Rhino away. That may be all he needs to do to escalate his team to Payback. It's now Harper, neck breaker there on Rhino. Honestly, we saw one hell of a battle between Beauty and the Man Beast and the Usos at Extreme Rules, but this right here has to be their hardest challenge to date, as Harper drives Rhino face first into the ring. This is going to spell some bad news for the War Machine, as now Harper just continues attacking the legs of Rhino. Here goes a kick to the face of Luke Harper. So now Harper rolls out of the ring. The ring awareness of Luke Harper. Harper and Rowan have been in this business for a very long time. Rhino has had a little bit of a hiatus. He's just coming back right now in this tag team run with Heath Slater. And there goes a right hand sending Rhino right down. It's Luke Harper just staring down at Rhino. This is not looking good at all for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. As now Harper has no problem letting the referee count out Rhino, because they will be going to Payback if the victory is by count out. And here goes the mugging of Rowan and Harper to the outside. Now Rowan just tossing Rhino right into those steps. I'm telling you, there's nothing pretty at all about the Wyatt family. They will destroy you. As now Harper and Rowan just tossing Rhino into every piece of furniture in this ring, into the barricade, into the stairs. It's now Harper. As now there goes Rhino, tossing Harper into the stairs. This may be his chance to get in the ring if he can. Rhino needs to avoid getting counted out. There goes Rowan, tossing Rhino into the steps again. Now it's all a matter of who gets in the ring first. As now Rowan tossing Rhino back into the ring. And Harper may get counted out here. And Eric Rowan just cost his match for his team. Luke Harper getting counted out. And now it's up to Rowan to get the victory over Rhino. Oh, this is not good. That was not a smart move at all by Rowan. There goes the gore. Rhino with the gore on Rowan. And Luke Harper can't believe it, but there's a rope break. As Rhino now may have a chance to put the Wyatts away. Luke Harper cannot believe that Rhino was able to last this long. And here comes Rhino feeding off the crowd. Couple of clotheslines followed by the sidewalk slam. Eric Rowan is in a world of trouble, as now Luke Harper knows that their team is pretty much screwed after that pile driver. Rhino's gonna put this match away. And now Rhino not going for the cover though. He knows he's gonna have to deliver some more damage if he wants to put Rowan away. And I don't think Rowan could win a one-on-one match with Rhino. This is not looking good for the Wyatts right now. It's now Eric Rowan. There goes Rhino grabbing Rowan. Bulldog there by Rhino, the ECW legend. Rhino with the cover on Rowan. Will this be enough? No, and a kick out. Wow, I'm absolutely speechless. If Harper was able to get himself back in the ring, we may be singing a different tune right now. But now Rhino is in position. Is he gonna gore Rowan out of a chance to get a championship shot? And there goes a gore by Rhino. Rhino hits Rowan with the gore. As now Rhino dragging Rowan into the center of the ring. There goes the cover by the Man Beast. Will this be enough? And Rhino putting Rowan away. And there goes the Wyatt family's chance of getting a championship shot at Payback. As right now Rhino and Heath Slater with the victory here on Smackdown Live. But you definitely got to give a lot of credit to the War Machine, as he dealt with a lot of punishment before hitting those two gores to put the match away. There right there was the Impaler DDT to Luke Harper earlier on in this match. I'm absolutely speechless, guys. I really thought the Wyatt family were going to pull it off tonight. But Heath Slater and Rhino just too much. Now there goes that face plant once again. Is right now Heath Slater not seeing the ending of this match, but Rhino putting away Rowan, and that is going to be the end. So Rhino thwarting the plans of the Wyatt family to go to Payback, as Heath Slater should be very thankful for his tag team partner. So Rhino and Heath Slater, I guess, are going to have a day off at Payback. Very good match between these two guys. Well, there goes Heath Slater. He came back to celebrate with Rhino, as Rhino was the proud man, did not come out with the title. So what else is gonna happen here on the SmackDown Live action? We have Jeff Hardy coming to the ring right up after this, awaiting the arrival of the charismatic Enigma. And there he is. The charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy is back after 2 weeks. The last time we seen this man was at Extreme Rules, where he defeated Randy Orton in a historical Extreme Rules match. But Jeff Hardy, man, this guy is as exciting and is as resilient as it comes. As Randy Orton definitely brought the fight to Hardy, but he just came back and ended up leaving with the W. So now Jeff Hardy gonna respond to Randy Orton's claim of probably calling him a coward and saying that he got lucky at Extreme Rules. So now Jeff Hardy going to respond with what he thinks. Are we going to see these two men go one-on-one at Payback? Well, the only person who knows what's on the mind of Jeff Hardy is Jeff Hardy. And I think he's about to grace us all with his in-ring knowledge and his decision right now. Creatures, it feels so good to be back here on Smackdown Live. And you guys have no idea how much I went through in these past couple of weeks recovering from that brutal Extreme Rules match that I had with Randy Orton a couple of weeks ago. But I am back and I am better than ever. And I know that Randy Orton has threw a challenge out at me, and Shane McMahon has confronted me about the opportunity to face off against Randy Orton at Payback. Well, you guys better believe that I am more than on board with a rematch against Randy Orton, because even after I kicked his ass at Extreme Rules, he's still on SmackDown talking a whole bunch of crap about me and about how I won by luck and that it was an Extreme Rules match and that he wasn't ready on that day. So Randy, I accept your challenge. And not only do I accept your challenge, I'm going to add a little bit of a twist onto it. So in 2 weeks at Payback, we're going to be going one-on-one. And it will be a #1 contenders match. But it is going to be a ladder match. And I know that I've been choosing the stipulations for our matches lately. But every single time that I choose and I win, you always have something to complain about. So now there will be no excuses. Well, here comes the Viper. It's Randy Orton. I don't think he took too kindly to those words. Jeff Hardy pretty much saying that Randy Orton's always complaining and that he's not appreciative of anything. Well, I can't really lie with Jeff Hardy, because Randy Orton always has something to complain about. He's not been happy lately. We haven't seen the Viper in action since Extreme Rules, because he's pretty much held kind of a boycott on this show. He hasn't really wanted to do anything ever since losing that match to Jeff Hardy. Well, Jeff, I can't say that I'm surprised. It's your first day back here on SmackDown Live in 2 weeks, and you're already trying to call shots like you own this show. Well, let me tell you something right now. Even though I lost at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, I still beat your ass harder than anybody has ever did before. So always remember that when you decide to get cocky against me. Randy, there's no doubt that you delivered one hellacious beating onto me at Extreme Rules, and it took me a little while to recover from it, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna keep me down. And at the end of the day, I came out with the victory, and you can't seem to wrap your mind around that. So of course you ain't complaining to Shane McMahon, hoping that you could find another loophole, but I'm giving you this opportunity to face me in a ladder match at Payback so you can shut me up once and for all. Nah, Jeff. I have nothing to prove to you. Everybody in this arena already knows that I'm better than you. The only reason why you won at Extreme Rules was because you had weapons, and it was because, for some reason, I just wasn't feeling myself. But going into Payback, you're going to be dealing with a whole different Randy Orton. It's not going to be the same Randy Orton that you beat a couple weeks ago at Extreme Rules. So get that through your mind, Jeff. Randy, I don't care if you bring a whole reinforcement to Payback. I don't care if it's not just you that I have to face. I don't care if you're going to be 100%. I will always be one step ahead. I will always be the charismatic enigma, and I will always put my heart into every single match that I do. I said, I'm worried about these creatures, these fans that have backed me up so much. I have no concern with your biased attitude and complaining. You have nothing to worry about, because come Payback, you're not going to be hearing anything. You're not going to be seeing anything but a hospital bed. You're not going to be going anywhere, because I'm going to beat you so bad that you won't even be able to walk, Jeff. So it was your mistake for coming back here and showing your face. I was hoping that you would just forfeit this match so you wouldn't even have to deal with my beating on you at Payback. But since you decided to show up and be a hero, you're gonna have to face the worst beating of your life. And that's fine with me, Randy. If you feel like you're gonna beat me so bad at Payback, so be it. If you do beat me so bad at Payback, so be it. But I promise you that I'm going to climb that ladder, grab that briefcase, and grab the contract to face either John Cena, Bray Wyatt, or AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. So you could say all you want, and you could deliver the worst beating of my life, but I will win this match, and I will earn my title opportunity, like it or not. Well, that right there, Jeff Hardy drawing the line. Is Randy Orton gonna jump? And now Randy Orton making Jeff Hardy flinch. This is gonna be one hell of a contest at Payback. So we're gonna have Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in a ladder match. But brace yourselves for our main event, as we have SmackDown Women's Championship action coming very soon. Welcome guys back to Smackdown Live, and it is main event time, and I'm so excited to be calling this match. This is our second championship match in 2 weeks here on Smackdown Live. Last week it was for the Intercontinental Championship. Now it is for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as this is going to be a brawl. Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch. Now, a lot of guys think that this would be a dream match on WWE. Well, it's happening right now on Kaisah Wrestling Universe mode, as Nikki Bella looks absolutely prepared. A couple of weeks ago, she won a Fatal 4-Way, getting the victory over Alexa Bliss, Carmella, and I believe it was Natalya. So, yeah, I'm going to say it was Natalya. She won that Fatal 4-Way match, earning this shot. So now it's her and Becky Lynch having a date in the main event of SmackDown Live. So a lot of good action already happening. Jeff Hardy coming out a little bit earlier, accepting the challenge of Randy Orton. It will be a ladder match, so that we have more history to be made at Payback. And just to think, we have one more week until that pay-per-view event, and I personally cannot wait. So Nikki Bella looks absolutely prepared to go. This right here is Nikki Bella's little pay-per-view matches, I would say, because I agreed to kind of have the women's championship matches on SmackDown Live until SmackDown gets their own pay-per-view events, which will happen after SummerSlam. But here comes the SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch, as she looks ready to commence in battle with Nikki Bella. As Becky Lynch has something to prove right now, because honestly, Becky Lynch is the women's champion, but a lot of people feel that Nikki Bella is still the woman running things on SmackDown Live. So Becky Lynch is the woman with the gold. So can she defend her championship today and get the victory over Nikki Bella that she needs? If Becky Lynch is able to defeat Nikki Bella today on SmackDown Live, that will definitely be a great start to her career, as we have a mammoth main event here. The women of SmackDown Live being featured in our main event, as we have a huge match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It is Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella, as the crowd is getting prepared, and that right there is the championship that everybody's fighting for right now. The SmackDown Women's Championship, and I'm sure Alexa Bliss, Natalya, Naomi, Carmella, they will all love to be in the position of Nikki Bella right now. But now we're about to commence in war. Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch. And now the referee sets it off. Here goes our main event on SmackDown Live today, guys. As now Nikki Bella starting. There goes a bulldog there onto Becky Lynch. So I would give a round of applause for WWE 2K17 Universe Mode right now, because this right here is the first ever women's main event in history on Universe Mode. So not even Raw has been able to top that. So SmackDown Live created some history and something. It's Becky Lynch right there with a T-bone suplex onto Nikki Bella and goes right into the triangle. So I know after Extreme Rules I was making a promise to feature the women of the Universe Mode a little bit more. So I know that we don't see them in action every single week, but you have to give me a little bit of credit. I've been trying my best to feature them. We had so many storylines that we're trying to feature going into the Payback pay-per-view, so it's been hard to slip in some diva matches there, some women's matches as I should say. But we're having a women's main event right now, and it's for the women's championship. Championship, so I'm doing my best to give everybody a chance at the spotlight. As you know, I didn't feature John Cena or AJ Styles or Bray Wyatt on this episode of SmackDown because I kind of wanted to give the mid-card and the tag teams and the women a little bit of an opportunity to show what they had, because I know that the animosity spinning around the WWE World Heavyweight Championship storyline is kind of overshadowing everything else that's going on SmackDown, and I kind of don't want it to be that way. So I decided to give Bray Wyatt, John Cena, and AJ Styles the night off so they could just relax for their appearances next week. So speaking of that, we have another huge announcement. We're going to have a rematch between the Wyatt family and Beauty and the Man Beast, and it will be a standard tag team match. And the reason being was that Heath Slater and Rhino want a match at Payback, and they want to shut the Wyatt family up once and for all. So the Wyatts still hanging around even after that loss. So will Heath Slater and Rhino be able to repeat history? As there goes Nikki Bella taking down Becky Lynch with the STO. This right here is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So now Nikki Bella has been doing a good job isolating Becky Lynch. Nikki Bella, she's probably the woman that everybody's behind in this match, because even though, like I said, Becky Lynch is your women's champion, Nikki Bella has really been bringing the fire. And since she won that fatal 4-way match on SmackDown Live a couple of weeks ago, you definitely have to root for her. There goes that forearm sending Becky Lynch to the ground. Nikki Bella looking to leave SmackDown Live with the SmackDown Women's Championship. And there goes Nikki Bella having Becky Lynch on with the torture rack. And there goes the rack attack, taking down Becky Lynch. This could be it. As Nikki Bella goes for the cover on Becky Lynch. Will this be enough to put her away? New SmackDown Women's Champion, and oh! Becky Lynch able to get the shoulder up at the last minute. Nikki Bella almost pulling off the upset. Well, it wouldn't be too much of an upset, but it will be an end to Becky Lynch's short SmackDown Women's Championship run here. And Universe Mode is now Becky Lynch trying to get the upper hand on Nikki Bella, but that is easier said than done. So now there goes Lynch taking down the arm of Nikki Bella, as now she locks in the disarmer. Nikki Bella's in a world of trouble. And Nikki Bella able to fight out of that. It's now Becky Lynch hitting Nikki Bella with her best move. And there goes Becky Lynch again. Right back into disarmer. Wrenching that arm of Nikki Bella. Will she tap out? Well, the question is that will Nikki Bella get another shot in the near future? I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of women here on the SmackDown card that definitely want an opportunity at Becky Lynch. So Nikki Bella knows the opportunity that she is given today. It could be a while until she's granted another match. And there goes Becky Lynch with the exploder suplex. Nikki Bella is down. Will Becky Lynch be able to take advantage of that? Becky Lynch with the cover on Nikki Bella to defend her championship. Will this be enough to put her away? As Nikki Bella kicks out at 2.5. A close victory there for Becky Lynch, as we've been seeing both women getting a shot to end the other. As now there goes the disarmer. That was the move I was looking for. As Nikki Bella's in a world of trouble. Will she be able to fight out of this move? Becky Lynch has it wrenched in deep, but no. Nikki Bella shoving Becky Lynch into the other side of the ring. What a women's match we have tonight on SmackDown Live. There goes the Russian leg sweep there by Nikki Bella. It's Becky Lynch feeling the effects of this match. There goes the cover there. Nikki Bella not able to get the job done as the champion kicks out at 1. So Nikki Bella has been a very impressive woman here, but you cannot hold back from the women's champion. She is straight fire, just like she always says. She knows exactly how to put on a good match, and she knows how to take some beatings. So to get the win over Becky Lynch is not going to be the easiest thing for Nikki Bella tonight. It's now Becky Lynch. There goes the Frankensteiner attempt. But Nikki Bella able to maneuver out of that, as there goes the elbow onto the chest of Becky Lynch. It's now Nikki Bella looking for something big. And there goes another modified STO. Nikki Bella will have nothing more than to leave with the SmackDown Women's Championship today. And she right now is dominating the Irish Lass Kicker. And there goes another forearm to the face. As now, look at Becky Lynch springing up to her feet. That right there was a Hurricane Rana, but Nikki Bella quickly sweeping Becky Lynch off of her feet. There goes a cover. Nikki Bella with the cover on Lynch, and Lynch with a kick out at 2.5. This match is getting very close. Who's going to be leaving SmackDown Live with the Women's Championship is now Nikki Bella looking to put another torture rack onto Becky Lynch, and there goes a Bella Buster instead. Catching Becky Lynch off guard. This right now could be the end of this match as Nikki Bella goes for the cover. We have a new SmackDown Women's Champion, and that right there is it. Nikki Bella is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky Lynch with one hell of an effort, but at the end of the day, Nikki Bella was just too much for the Irish Lass Kicker. Nikki Bella putting Becky Lynch away in convincing fashion tonight, as Becky Lynch was able to lock on that disarmer one time, but that was it. I think right there, that was the point where Becky Lynch pretty much knew that this match was over. That torture rack took a lot out of Becky Lynch, and now the Women's Championship changing hands as well. So we had 2 championship changes in the last couple of weeks. Well, even though that Nikki Bella pulled off the victory in this dream match against Becky Lynch, you have to tell that this is nowhere near over, as Becky Lynch will invoke those rematch clause, and we're gonna have one hell of a rematch between these two. It's Nikki Bella leaving with the one-up on Becky Lynch today. This was one hell of a SmackDown Live, guys. We had tag team action, we had a rivalry set off of its ranks, and we have a new SmackDown Women's Champion after that Bella Buster knocking out Becky Lynch. So, a lot of you guys could have mixed emotions about this. We have a lot of Nikki Bella fans, we also have a lot of Becky Lynch fans, and if either fan should be happy, because this match was absolutely phenomenal, but Nikki Bella at the end of the day leaving with the SmackDown Women's Championship, as there is your new Queen Bee here on SmackDown Live, as Nikki Bella is leaving SmackDown Live with the Women's Championship. Well, that right there is this episode of SmackDown Live. The next time we'll be coming to you guys is at NXT TakeOver. Do not miss TakeOver, as we have a huge card planned for you guys, and that right there is Universe Mode. I'm Kaisah Wrestling. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.